Hello there! In this video I'm going to demonstrate for you how you can paint PBR textures in Procreate using the 2D and 3D modes interchangeably. So before I get started, I want to mention that in terms of the navigation in Procreate, you can use one finger to orbit, two fingers to pan, and pinching with two fingers you can zoom in and out, which works differently than the pen. If you click the pen, or if you try to write with the pen or move with the pen, it's not going to work. And if you do the same but inside on the object, it's going to actually paint on the object. So how do we get started with setting up the scene? You import or download the 3D object in OBJ format. Then you go into that file and then you click on Open with and then Procreate. You want to make sure you go back to the main Procreate menu, and then you will see it open in a new scene. Now the next step is importing the textures into your Procreate. So right now by default I have nothing on it. If I go to the settings, there is 3D, which is not available when you are painting regular paintings, but on a scene where you import the 3D, you do have this option. Then I'm going to click on Show 2D Texture. So this is the UV of my cube. Now what I want to do is to import a texture, and in order for me to ensure that I get precise placement of the texture, I'm going to stick to the 2D mode for now, and then I'm going to go to the gallery, then click on the texture that I want to import. It is on a square aspect ratio. Then I'm going to click on the arrow, and then swiping with three fingers down, copy. Then go to the gallery, go to this cube, making sure I am on the 2D mode, swiping down with three fingers, and then paste. So if you click here on the layers, you will notice that it shows right here. If you click on the cube, you'll notice that it gives you three different maps. The color, which is known as diffuse in 3D software, and roughness and metallic. Metallic means reflectivity. Now I'm going to click on the settings and deactivate the 2D mode. This gorgeous cube is the artwork of my student Tegan Harrison. I will be providing a link for her portfolio in the description of this video. So this gorgeous cube here is going to be a perfect example for demonstrating the importance and the process of hand painting PBR textures in Procreate. So how do we do it? I'm not going to reiterate the information that I mentioned in the previous videos. So if there is any information you find here that is a little too advanced for you, just make sure you watch the previous videos. Otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. So before I dig into the painting process, I want to mention here that if you go into the settings and then you click on Edit Lighting Environment, you can add lights. You can also, after you add the light, you can click on the light. You can change the hue, saturation, and intensity. It's pretty amazing. I should say, without a doubt, this is the best utilization of Procreate, and this is one of those features that really make the software shine. So if you want to change the location of those lights, you click and hold on those cubes and then you move around. Pretty amazing. And if you want to lift the light, you go to the side view. And it's going to get even more amazing. Let me show you. When I click on Done and go to Paint, those lights are going to show really well the areas where I have roughness or metalness.